Calvi. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to it.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? What up? What up? I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's start it off good, you know?
Uh,
Hey, I got a question for you coming up when we break the mic on air.
okay. When we go live on the big show. All right. I'm excited for it. Kind of looks like boobies.
It's an owl, right? We
Yeah, it's an
established
owl.
that. Yeah. I need to
But I
switch
see
mine
boobies.
up. I should probably wash this thing. I wash it out with water every morning, but
But wait, good morning, everyone. Real quick, sorry, I was talking to Hunter off air. I haven't washed this mug out in. It just stays here in the studio. We're talking about our coffee mugs.
yeah, it's hot water, right? I mean, I guess you probably should wash it out once in a while, but I wash mine out. I dump the coffee out, then pour some hot water, and then get rid of it.
Here's a question: how often do you wash the coffee pot out?
I do the same thing with a coffee pot as I do with this. I put a bunch of hot water in it and swish
Just
it around and then
swish
pour it
around.
out.
That's all you got, right?
Do it
That's all you
twice,
gotta
I
do.
think. And then,
You know, especially the coffee pot because it's just bean water.
right.
You know what bad is that going to do?
Boiling
of course,
water.
I have seen mold on
Oh, yeah.
coffee grounds before.
Yeah, if you forget about it, for sure.
Yeah.
I have a routine now where I'm like, I forgot about it once, and I'm like, what's that smell? Oh, the
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah, that'll still get moldy
Yeah.
there. So
Question for you.
okay.
How am I gonna put this? You ever do you ever drop bombs in your sleep unknowingly?
Are you saying farting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, not unknowingly. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm sure I do. I'm sure. You
Think
know,
it happened
some
this
noxious
morning.
gas is coming out.
So about a half an hour ago, I go upstairs to I don't know, I was doing something upstairs, and she's sleeping on the couch. I'm like, what?
Uh-oh.
Can I go up to her? I'm like, you sick? Because I kind of felt sick this morning, you know?
Right,
Like,
right.
you all right? You feel sick? She's like, huh? She goes, no, it stinks in the bedroom. I'm like, what? And so I walk over to the bedroom. I'm like,
It does stick in there.
It does. And I'm like, what did you? She's like, no, it was you. I'm like, really? I don't remember. Dude, I must have right before I woke up.
Just let her rip, let her fly. But don't you think, you know what, Hunter? Don't you think you would have smelt it when you were getting up?
You think so?
You know what? I'm calling your wife out. I think she's trying to blame you for her
Yeah?
stinking up for dropping an atomic bomb in there.
You know, you might be onto something because I don't remember.
Yeah.
You think you would remember?
Absolutely. If it was that bad, if it was clear the room bad,
Yeah.
right? You would have done that underneath the covers, definitely got a whiff of it, gotten up and been like, oh,
damn.
you would have told me about it. Or you're nice enough. You maybe have even would have woken your wife up and, honey, I'm really sorry. You might want to get out of here. I think your wife is trying to blame you for her stinky ass fart. That's what I think it is.
You know what? I'm going to go call her. I'll be right back.
I'm
going to bring her down here. We need to talk.
Yeah, we need to. You bring her down here right now.
Get your ass down here now.
Hey, you get your stinky ass down here right now. All right. All joking aside, I think she might be trying to pass the buck. Like when like when someone blames the dog for a fart, she's trying to blame you.
Here's the problem, though. Can't you sit in your own filth and take it? Why'd she move from the room?
Maybe she was
disgusted
disgusted with herself. All right, as she should be. All right, sitting there stinky and then trying to blame you.
Yeah, I did.
Not only are her farts disgusting, her attitude is disgusting. All right,
and I don't like your attitude.
I don't like either one.
You know what? I think we're on to something here.
You
know what I did? I went in the bedroom, lit a candle, and walked back out. I was like, I lit a candle in there for you can go back in.
Look, and now she's she's guilting you into lighting candles and apologizing. She's gaslighting you. No. She's fart lighting you. That's what she's doing.
Me,
I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like it. Here you are trying to, just get through work. She's over there. Oh, you stunk up the bedroom. No, I think it was her.
It smelled pretty good.
Right. You know your own farts. Did it smell like your fart? Kind of.
Damn it.
I mean, it could have been you, but I'm just saying though, don't take it all. I wouldn't roll over on
Well,
this one.
we're gonna have a talk after the show.
Conversation with her. I'm just
we
saying.
will. Yeah. We might need a middleman, so I might be calling you.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Hey, do you want to put a straight on your marriage? Bring your buddy in, all right? That's
we might need a nose in this situation, Brock.
Nah, that doesn't smell. I know Hunter's farts. That's not his farts.
He was in the studio for quite some time.
Studio. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Anyway, all right. Enough of your wife's stinky farts that she's trying to blame on you. I love it.
She's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, she's gonna watch. You son of a bitch. Anyway, hey, we are streaming. Don't forget, join us on Twitch, join us on Facebook, join us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that one for web exclusive content, and of course, every day 107.1 on your FM dial. Catch us live on the radio. We got to keep things moving here, folks.
Casey Kasem on us.
Yes, hey, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. It's time. I'm Casey Kasem. No, it is time for your morning dump. Let's get it. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Oh, pump it. Yeah, pump it. Real quick, before we get into it, I just thought of something I wanted to show you. I'll show you next, but I don't want to forget it. So just hold on 1 second.
Get something off of Amazon or something?
This is why I'm broke.com. That's where it's from.
Oh.
I saw
Did
it.
you purchase something off of that? Wow.
You can buy stuff off of that, but I'm trying to decide if I'm going to buy this for you.
I always go see what it is on that website and then go buy it off of Amazon.
Go find it somewhere else. So lots of times it's linked up, but there was something I saw that I may get for you, and I want to get your take on it. But anyway, pumpthatseptic.com. This is crazy.
Wait, you're not going to show me?
I will later. I don't, because we got to get into
a tease.
Morning dump. I'll show you before sports. Okay. Let's kick it off with this. This is crazy. Hulk Hogan played a real-life superhero Sunday night in Tampa, Florida. The wrestling legend saved a teenage girl who was trapped in her car after it flipped over in an accident.
Really?
Hulk was reportedly with his wife, Sky Daly, and a friend when they saw the vehicle flip on the highway after it was hit by another car. The Hulkster rushed over to the rescue.
Ripped the door off?
Puncturing the airbags with a ballpoint pen to free the girl. Oh, yeah, brother.
Brother pop.
Dude, could you imagine? What? Could you imagine? All right. Car flips, boom, crash.
I mean, everything's chaotic.
And then all of a sudden, through like haze and tears and blood and smoke, you see Hulk Hogan.
Right. Right. Through the smoke, coming through the smoke, you see this huge muscular tan.
You got the mustache and everything.
Handlebar mustache. Where is it?
Honestly, you know what I think? I'm dead. This is just me. Like, this is it. I'm just having like some crazy end of life vision.
He was my idol growing up. That's no joke. That would be a thought if I was in this situation. Like I'm at the gates right now.
All of a sudden,
Jesus looks like the Hulkster.
I am a true American. Like, I mean, dude, that would be for anyone. That'd be the wildest thing to see. Hulk Hogan come up like, "Are you okay, brother?" Like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess Hulk Hogan. Like, what do you do in that scenario?
Do you imagine you have the radios on as you crash? I am a real American.
Right? That's
fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
Like, I'm serious. Like, I'd be like, I'm actually, I'm dying. I'm dead. And this is for some reason what my brain is firing off. And for some reason, at the end of my life, Hulk Hogan is here. That would be wild.
What if he walked up and like flipped the car back over, ripped the door off?
I mean,
pop the airbag.
What else are you gonna do with your life after that? Like, there's nothing. There's nothing will live.
Thank you, Mr. Hogan.
That nothing will live up to that. Not like your life is gonna be so dull after Hulk Hogan comes and rescues you from a fiery car wreck.
Hey, what'd you do this weekend, dude? Hear me out. I mean, it started honestly, pretty bad.
If no one else was there to see it, no one would believe you.
No.
They would think that you lost your mind.
Oh, so you crashed. But wait. Then Hulk Hogan walked up. And that's the point of the story. People are starting to nudge each other. Like, come on.
All right. How drunk were you? All right. Well, what's going on here? Like,
did you have to do a breathalyzer after?
Are you back on drugs? Are you taking pills again? What's going on here?
Nobody's going to believe that story. Yeah. Nobody.
That's wild.
All right. We'll finish it with this. All right, Brock, you're in your brand new truck. You hit a patch of ice. That thing flips like 13 times.
Hold on. Truck tire.
Bum, bum. I mean,
Here
dude,
comes
you
the
were
meat
just
wagon. Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
14, 15. You're not wearing a seatbelt. You're getting wrecked now.
Yeah.
Ah! Who would you want to come rip the door off? Who would be your savior if you had to pick somebody?
Okay, well, this could go two ways. Right? All right.
Jeremiah Johnson. I already know the answer.
Robert Redford
Comes out of the
Jeremiah
woods.
Johnson. He just got done skinning a bear. He's got blood on his hands. All right, what did he do? Okay, Jeremiah Johnson rescued me from a car wreck. I like that answer.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Right now I don't know. Aaron Rodgers. He might. I don't
Drugged
know.
up.
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme would be pretty cool. Watch him
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris comes out, he gets off his little full body workout machine, the total body gym. He's all ripped up, ready to go, right? Or opposite end, like Cindy Crawford comes out. I need mouth to mouth. I need resuscitation.
Fake death.
I saw your eyes open. And I know
I need it. Mouth to mouth. And by mouth, I mean.
The funny thing is, I need CPR. Yeah. So yeah.
You know what would happen? I would flip my car and Biden would show up. I'd be like, no, somebody stronger. He's not going to save anything.
Some little old lady comes up. Do you need help? Let me get out of this fiery wreck. I'll help you, Nana.
Go find somebody. Anybody.
Well, you see, and just all right.
Father, he was in a car wreck.
Some frail old man. Come on. Anybody.
Come on.
Or how about this? Like
I'm burning up.
Richard Simmons comes out. He's in his little short shorts and his sparkly tank top. He's like, oh my God. Did you crack? Like, he's in good shape, right?
He's in great shape, but
I mean, just something so wild and out there that no one would believe it.
Yeah.
No one would believe it.
No. Hulk Hogan is one of those characters for sure.
Mean, that's in all the jokes they ever had, Hulk Hogan fits into that whole scenario. Out of all the people to pull you out of he punctured the airbag with a pen. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Do you ever kind of want, no, I don't ever want that situation to happen, but do you ever imagine yourself like saving somebody in that way and be like, I was the hero.
Hunter,
I did it.
Hunter, I'm a male. Of course I've thought
every day.
You know how many times in the shower I've played out scenarios in my mind?
They need me.
How many times this is what I would do? Could you imagine this? This is what I would do. Or better yet, have you ever done the scenario where you get into a crash and then like people can't find you, they think you're dead, and then you show up like 28 days later, all Tom Hanks style, right? We thought you were dead. Oh my God! Like they take
anybody looking for me? Come on.
How was my funeral? What did you guys have? Come on now. Of course, I've had those scenarios. All right?
Nice.
Anyway, so there you go. Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. Oh yeah, brother, I'm a real life hero. Anyway, actually, can I make it Macho Man Randy Savage? That's who I'd have. Macho Man Randy Savage right there. What about this? It is Ditch New Year's resolution day today. So hey, you gave it a
17th.
You gave it a shot.
A little over 2 weeks.
So yeah, I feel like it should be a little bit farther. Maybe we should bump this to the end of January. They're really selling us short on this.
It's just like you put in your 2-week notice right off the bat.
Here's where I'm at. Right. We started and then we're like, by the way, 2 weeks from now, none of this is
I'm done.
Here's where I'm at, though. And again, I don't want to be disparaging to people. Okay. I think it's great to set goals and do this. And why not on the breast of a new year? Okay. All right. It's fresh. It's ready. It's a new you. However, here's what people do wrong. You can't say, all right, I'm going to give up smoking, drinking, fatty foods, and everything. But then on December 31st, you can't have like a bender, all right?
Right.
Well, I might as well get it in now, all right?
Get it in now.
Give me a little bit of crack.
Because I'm done with this for the rest of my life.
That's right, because for some reason, even though I drank until 4 a.m. in the morning, come January 1st, new me. Like, come on, you can't do
it doesn't work that way.
No, it's got to be a slow, like, honestly, I think you should build up to it.
Yeah,
and then,
I think the standards are too high quite often. As far as like instead of like every day, it's going to be like small goals. Like, hey, if I go 3 times this week, hell yeah.
Yeah.
More than
Keep
I did
building.
the other week. And then maybe the next week I'll be like, let's go 4.
And why don't we'll cut out 2 fast food meals a week. You know what I mean?
You set the goal too high. It sucks in between. It sucks too much.
You can't be doing lines of blow as the ball drops and be like, new me, guys, new me right here. New me.
As that ball hits.
New me. Look, guys, I'm serious. All right. Once this cocaine wears off,
the drugs are talking. This is the drugs talking.
Right.
Then you wake up the next day.
Man, I'm gonna get us a new year. It's right. You can't be.
Oh, there's football on today.
Yeah, right. Just saying, attainable goals. Attainable goals. That will be better for you.
Did you have any resolutions that are dwindling, or
I've been
are you
working
still
on
doing?
it? Was kind of get slow, curbing the drinking a little bit. Doing that. I still have not. I know I hate to say it. I have not quit smoking. I have like 2 a day.
You kind of did.
And I'm being serious with this and I'll tell you what, because I'm honest with my doctor, and every time I tell him, he's like, "What are you doing?" Seriously, I can tell you. I'll go to my doctor, like, I still have that 1 in the morning and then like 1 at night. Sometimes he's like, "What? Just stop. What are you doing? What are 2 cigarettes?" So it just those are kind of like the end all be all for me, and you do some other ones. Like I try and read a little bit more, maybe stay off the socials a little bit more, stuff like that. It's little things, So
mine kind of was putting this down. So for like a dinner, if we're in situations where I'm like, just leave it in the car. You don't need it.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
socially aware.
Yeah. So, but for everyone else, you're screwed. It's over. It's done. Give up on it because it's ditch your New Year's resolutions day today. Nice try. Nice try, pal.
Yep.
Nice try. I think that's probably good for now. We got Hulk Hogan and we got New Year's. You know what? No, actually, I got a New Year's resolution to be rescued by Hulk Hogan.
Hey, man, that would be a good one.
It'd be amazing.
I'm still waiting. I'm going to flip my car today, Hawkster.
I'm going to drive real recklessly from here on out just to increase my odds on this.
Hulk Hogan? Oh.
No. All right. Going through a lot of cars. I've wrecked a lot of vehicles. All right. That is your morning dump. We'll be back.
Right back.
Hold on a sec. Hey, good morning, Sonny. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everybody. This. Oh.
Right, sportsy time.
What's that?
Sports time. Do you have anything? Oh, you were going to show me that before sports or something.
Yeah. And I do have something for sports if you want to.
I'm going to touch on the stories from last hour, but I do have a Lions story and something to touch on there.
Okay.
But yeah, have that ready.
Word up.
All right.
All right. 30 seconds here.
Delicious oil, this business. But the con man made a run. Just I'm working.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go. All righty, good morning. 7:30, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning.
Your morning macho man. Oh, yeah, real macho. Real macho. No, that's not true. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch, find us on Facebook, find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. As always, only on there you can get it. Before we get to Sports Hunter, I wanted to share this. So, of course, because I don't do anything productive during the day other than look at stupid things and whatnot.
Okay. Did you buy something?
No, I didn't buy it, but I want to see. I want to get your take on this because I don't want to commit to it and then it not be used, by you or your feline friends. So this was on thisiswhyimbroke.com. It's called the cat hat. So
okay, what is it? What is
it's like a bed, a cat bed that has a drawstring on it so you can tighten it.
Yeah.
And then your cats can come and then rest
on your head. Dude, the greatest thing about that is it's grandma knitting on the front of the box. It's a grandma knitting with a cat hat on and a cat on top.
With two kittens up there. So clearly it can support multiple cats, multiple felines. Wow. But I don't know. Would Tito or Taz be into something like this?
Hell no. Here's the thing. We went and got him a new bed the other day, which was like a smaller like dog bed. It's nice, dude. It has a nice backing on it. Cat, I put the cat in it. The cat wants no part of that thing. Like, how much money they spent on this?
Spent all that money.
Cat, get the damn bed.
Thought you were doing something nice, and the cat's like, F you. That's what cats do.
This is why some of the things we come up on the show, I'm like, what are we doing? We need to market some of these. They have a cat hat.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
They have a cat bed with a drawstring to put on your head.
Yep.
Dude, stoners are like, I don't know about that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit far-fetched.
For $8.99, anything $10 and under, people will buy. And I tell you what, you don't need that many $10 buyers to make some money. I always look at if you can get something in Spencer's that sells, all right? Spencer's in the mall, a gag gift, something stupid. That's why I think our dildo putter cover is a great one. My Bass fleshlight is a brilliant one. All right, my Billy Bass fleshlight is a great one.
Non-sexual by chance. Let's open up our market a little bit.
See, sexual ones though go so many. You got bachelor parties, you got bachelorette parties. You got your over 40 parties. You got the golfer in your life. I think sexual is the way to go. People like their genitals. Okay, they like playing with them. And
all I'm saying is the cat hat is out there. And I have a pocket full of ideas that are way better than that.
Yes, take them to Shark Tank.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I know you don't have a cat, but your cat doesn't want any part of sitting on your head.
I don't know. Think about how many times cats like to crawl on your hands and everything. They make a keyboard cover so you can keep typing and then your cat can lay on your hands. Think about that.
You know why that is, though? It's because your computer's warm and they love the warmth.
Think about how warm your head is. All right. Think about how warm your head is. That's where you lose 90% of your body heat from your head. Okay. That cat is going to, I think I'm going to buy it for you.
Get up there, cat. Get up.
You imagine the views we would get if you were doing the show right now and there was a cat up there cleaning himself on top of your head.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's insane.
You're not wrong.
Right.
Do you imagine walking into my house and me having a cat on my head?
Oh my God.
Playing video games.
All right, cat hat. It's coming to you in the mail. I'll buy it for you.
What it does prove, though, and I'm serious, and this goes with when we invent something, Brock, which we have, it has to do something with pets or babies, or because children. People will pay anything, all of the money they have to keep those two things happy.
Yep,
like a cat hat, for instance.
Jesus. Yeah, pets and kids, man. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. All right, we're gonna be rich. And again, your cat hat is in the mail. It's in the mail right now. Anyway, we got to keep her going right now, folks. It's enough of Hunter's cat hat. It's time for sports.
Why don't I just get a flat top?
A flat top right there, or maybe like those little things they can crawl in and out, like a cat tower with a scratching post. Might be a little unstable. You might whoa. Anyway, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup. And Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
Absolutely. Just to recap a few things from last hour. Jim Harbaugh interviews for the Chargers and the Falcons. Past 2 days, he has had 2 interviews, and nobody really knows. I mean, he still could stay at Michigan, right? I haven't seen the headline yet, and maybe it's because I've missed it, but I haven't seen him say he's definitely leaving, but he's definitely doing interviews, which means he's leaving. So,
yeah.
Quick recap of the other story. Actually, we didn't talk about this. Did we talk about Kelsey?
No, we only had Aaron being kicked off McAfee and a quick touch on Harbaugh leaving more than likely. So
okay, so here we go. The NFL will have retire after the Philadelphia Eagles blowout loss to the Tampa Bay Bucks on Monday night. 36-year-old center, probably a lock for the Hall of Fame, as his resume is massive. Includes a Super Bowl ring, 7 Pro Bowls.
Who
First
did he win a
team
Super
All
Bowl?
Pro Bowl.
Who did he win a Super Bowl with? He has a Super Bowl. Jason's got a Super
It
Bowl.
says right here he includes 1 Super Bowl ring. Who's that with?
Huh.
Who Jason Kelsey played? Because the Eagles didn't win that game.
And has he always been with the Eagles?
Obviously not. Have the Eagles won a Super Bowl recently? I don't think so. Have they?
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah,
Super
find that
Bowl-
out because that is interesting. I guess I didn't really think about it.
Oh yeah, the Eagles beat the Patriots 41-33. He was there for that. That was Super Bowl.
What year was that? You're
that
right.
2018.
2018.
Huh.
Wow. Isn't that wild?
Oh yeah, I do remember.
Wasn't that long ago?
It wasn't that long ago, right? But yeah, I
Weird
do
how you
remember that
forget.
now. Yeah. And you know why? Because It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Obviously, that's set in Philadelphia, and they're all big Philly fans, and so that was a big thing. It was a big, it was.
Is that when Foles came in?
Yes,
that
it
Foles?
was. That's when Foles was a quarterback, and had the
Made it
Philly
rain
to himself, and 41-33.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
he has it. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey retiring. So it was kind of sad. I was watching ESPN, and after the game, you could just tell on his face like he knew that was the last time. Walking through the stadium, he could, it's a lot nicer when you're leaving after you win.
Oh, you do. You Ray Lewis it. You Ray Lewis it. You win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You're old. You're beat up. You're tired, but you can end on a high note.
More often than not that happens though.
Yeah.
Oh no, the other way.
No, more not than often is how that happens. So,
I mean, it even happened to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
7 Super Bowl rings, walked off after a loss.
Yep.
Like, damn.
Chasing that. It should have happened actually a couple years ago, but here's what happened. They started. Have you seen that Being Kelsey or whatever it was or whatever? So they did this documentary, and it was like 3 years ago. Well, then his podcast with his brother took over when Travis just became massive. He became this almost like sensation. Both of the Kelsey brothers became this like sensation. He's super popular in Philadelphia. And so then that kind of, he's like, oh, well, maybe I should stick around for a little bit longer. And Jalen Hurts coming in and them having the success. So that's why they filmed this whole documentary on Jason Kelsey on like kind of his last year.
So he was going to retire, a long time ago.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago was when this was all filmed. And then it was like Jalen Hurts came in and they started having success. They were playing well. And he was starting to really get this kind of superstardom. I mean, as far as NFL centers, name another NFL center, Hunter.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The guy that's on ESPN that played for the Patriots. I know he was a center. I bet they were hoping for a better ending to that documentary, huh? The guys filming it that game when they were playing the Bucs are like, dude, damn it. It's not how this is supposed to go.
They were all done. They were all done with it. So they kind of ended on a happy note. And then he came back and yeah. But maybe they'll do another one. But yeah, I mean, dude, at 36 as a center, that's old in the NFL old, for a lineman. Ooh.
But it's not like it harnessed him at all. He was a badass, man.
He was.
All right, more football news real quick. I know you got a story too. Fans of Detroit Lions loving life. Lions won their first playoff game on Sunday in over 30 years. Lucky for those Lions fans, another playoff game is on the calendar because the Tampa Bay Bucks will be traveling to Detroit for the divisional round showdown. Tickets for Sunday's game between the Lions and Bucks skyrocketed. Have the highest average ticket price of any of the 4 playoff games this weekend. Lions game has the most expensive get-in price at $646.
$646.
$646, yeah, with an average price is around $1,080. Damn, dude.
Wow.
There will also be some tickets being offered for the prices above 10 G's.
When was the last
Dude,
time,
what?
dude, you could buy an entire section at Ford Field 3 years ago for
no
less
joke.
than that?
It's no joke. That's
Wow.
what football teams do. So I read on a Facebook post yesterday that just the game alone, the last playoff game, brought $20 million into the city.
Wow.
That's just one game.
That's bananas.
Dude, if your hometown, whatever it is, I'm even talking high school, if you're bringing in money,
Yeah.
people want to come and watch. They get excited over it. They start talking about it. They're starting to, buy more beers, food. They're getting things prepped. They're getting excited around the team. Creates money.
Yep.
$20 million.
For one, that's one day. Or
One day.
in the build up to it.
Dude, I think does Detroit, clean it up a little bit over there. Would you use some of that for?
But stuff like that's going to help, though. That's
It
going to help
does.
the infrastructure of it for sure. For sure.
You know what's great about that too is you pump money into the city, a little bit of the money into the city. People see it. They get excited around the football team. They're starting to talk to each other a little bit more. They have something in common. Crime rate drops down a little bit. There's everything great happens around when your team is doing good. It's pretty wild there.
That's why it's been fun being a Packers fan. You
Shut up.
See the benefits of it. Lions are getting a taste.
Pretty sure you guys were down in the trenches in like the fourth game this season.
Getting a taste of it. Look at us now. Look at us now.
Jeez.
Huh?
Anyway, talking about the Lions, not the Packers.
Baby. What? Well, that's crazy. And if a turn of events. Turn of events. Is Glenn Campbell, not former country artist, the superstar Glenn Campbell.
Way off. Glenn Campbell.
I am a lineman for the county. Not that guy. Dan Campbell. Dan. Is he the reason? Do you think he's the reason?
Huge part of the reason. Yeah, the culture has changed, and he's the reason.
I mean, I'll eat crow when I need to, and I'll admit when I'm wrong. What?
Not taking anything away from the players. Young team, the players are playing great. There's a big part of that, but yes, it starts somewhere. It's the culture. And when he came in and he had that interview,
that's what I was gonna say. And what I'll admit and eat crow, when I have to. And I remember making fun. I remember us playing that audio. And laughing about it. Like, listen to this guy. He went all Howard Dean on us. All right.
He started screaming.
But you know what? He came in and it's very impressive what they've done. And there is a real shot. Again, the playoffs, anything can happen. Anything can play out. And it's wild to say that something that has not in the Super Bowl era of football, ever since they combined the leagues, the divisions, and they did this. The Lions have never even really been in the hunt.
Yeah, ever.
And here we are, a very real possibility. And I hate to say it because I don't want to see it happen. Sorry, Lions fans. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, you're a Packers fan.
But they could be in the Super Bowl. They could win the Super Bowl. That's wild.
Could you imagine that? Yeah, what a year for Michigan that would be. What is just a year for the NFL of never seen it. You've never seen it. How can you not like that? I mean, I understand you're not you're a fan of an opposing team. You're a fan of that, but that's the only reason. Right. It's got to be the only reason. Right. Beyond that, why would you cheer against the Lions?
Yep.
Maybe some of the fans, like to talk some trash, but that's every fan of every team. Come on.
Well, exactly. I mean, how many fighting in stands videos have we seen? All right. It just, of course, I hate Bears fans. All right. Bears fans hate me. Yeah. Vikings fans, I don't give them the time of day. All right.
It's part of the shtick.
Right. I get what you're saying as far as, that underdog story, a team that has just been, so glad I had a thought. You know what they need to do? And I think the city of Detroit owes it to this man. I think the organization owes it to this man. They should if they make it to the Super Bowl, if they make it,
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Where I'm going with this. They owe it
one play
to Barry Sanders to let him take a snap
One play.
All right.
Dude, that's great. I love that. Why
Don't you
not?
think?
Dude, you know what? Have you seen Barry?
He can still do
We
it.
say, oh, we'll give him one play. Just be careful. No, the dude's gonna break it out for a 65-yard touch. He still got it.
He can still do it. You think he can't? Come on now.
How awesome would
So
that
all
be?
right, should we start a petition? We should start a petition.
You
that
owe
says-
it.
You
For
owe
Mr. Sanders.
You do. You got look. I don't want to
Great.
say. I don't want to say you wasted the
Mhm.
career. That seems a little harsh. But he was arguably one of the greatest to ever play the game, and he never had a real
Dude, what if they
shot.
actually did that?
It'd be
You know how
amazing.
awesome that would be. And
That would-
fans, everybody, even if you weren't a fan of the Lions, you'd be like, damn, really?
Because
That's pretty awesome.
every millennial out like you and I,
Yep.
he was around. The same thing with the reason why we love Michael Jordan is because he was fun to watch. As a kid, you still didn't really have your one set team. Like me, it's been I'm a live or die Packer fan. But in the 90s, I still loved watching Barry Sanders. Jr.
Yes.
All right. I still loved picking him in Tecmo Bowl, whatever it was,
Yep.
you know. So if
It's
I think,
insane to watch.
is there a website where you can start a petition?
Yeah. Let Barry say, if they make it to the Super, start it now, even before. And you know what? It's not going to be like the situation in the Longest Yard where they put Burt Reynolds in.
Right. He's not going to die. All right.
No, it's not Burt Reynolds we're talking here. This is Barry Sanders.
Yeah. And honestly, he quit while he still had a lot of game left in him.
He still
lot of
has
game
a lot
left in
left in him.
Play
Reach into that reserve tank, Barry.
Super Bowl. Hold on. I'm going to just see. I'm going to look it up.
I mean, that would be great. Please.
Goes off after Barry's.
Okay.
I don't see anything in here. I'm starting a
Here's
petition.
the
I'm going to find a
question.
petition website.
Could you legit do it? I don't think you can because there's a certain time where he's got to be on the team. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Gronk was retired and they're like, dude, you got to be on the team at this certain point or else you can't play in the playoffs.
What about this? Let's say the Lions do it. Okay. Take the fine. Take the whatever.
Take the fine.
You take the fine. All right. You let Barry Sanders, all right, who gave his heart and soul to a losing team, to a losing city, take the fine.
Yeah.
All right. The play's ineligible, whatever. But you let Barry Sanders put an effing jersey on and you let him go out there and make a run. Okay. It doesn't count. Maybe the Lions get smoked in the Super Bowl. Maybe they're up so much that they got their secondary in. You let Barry Sanders.
Yep. Number 20.
Number 20. I'm starting the petition. I'm starting it. All right. And again, this is coming from a Packer fan.
I'll fill it out.
I'm looking it up. As soon as we finish this break, I'm going to, because I know there's petition websites that you can do. So we're going to do this.
All right. How about this? We'll throw Barry Sanders in if you throw in Bart Starr for a few plays.
Bart Starr is dead. Okay. As much as I appreciate it.
Damn.
And even if he wasn't, he's old. Okay. I don't want
different
Bart
scenario,
Starr's blood on my hands. Okay. That's just, why'd you put him in? He's so old. So old.
All right. Last question.
All right.
Who would do better in their position if you put him in right now? Barry Sanders or Brett Favre?
Barry Sanders, I think. Old run and gun scamming Brett Favre. He might be able to
Brett
do
Favre, boom. And then you put Madden in the oh, he's dead too. Damn.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah, jeez.
Yep.
He's still huge.
Yeah.
I think that was a good conversation.
I like it. Well, like I said, after this, I'm going to the petition website. I'm going to make one up. We're going to get some steam. We're going to get some heat behind this. All right. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Hey, Lions fans will be behind it.
Come on, man. Everyone should be behind it. All right. Anyway. All right. Anything else for now?
Barry
Sanders. All right. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Start a petition website.
What's the topic?
What is the topic? Oh, if you could make sure one crime never happens again, but to do this, you have to commit the crime yourself.
Yeah.
What crime are you committing?
Hey.
Not a lot of comments on this one. Oh, I like this. Yeah, make Barry an honorary captain.
Oh, that's a great
Good
idea.
one. Not as good as I like it, but not as good as having him suit up.
Yeah,
but,
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him cut some rug, man.
Okay, change.org. That's an actual website. Start a petition.
He's really gonna do it. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I mean, come on now.
It'd be great.
Start a petition. Okay, let's take your first steps. Should I make this local, national, or global? I think this should be global.
Global.
I think this should be global. Or, well, most of the world doesn't know about football. Maybe national?
Let's do national, yeah.
National. All right, continue. We got about, hold on 1 second. Damn it. I'm going to get so far behind in the stuff I actually have to do. Sports 2, okay. All right, start a petition. Okay. What's the topic that best fits your petition? Animals, criminal justice, disability, economic, education, entertainment, environment, family, food, health, human rights, immigration, politics, technology, other. Oh, shit. There we go. We're going to do this. I'm going to put it out there.
What if it took off? That'd be awesome.
Well, good morning. It's 7:51. Got all hung up. I'm on change.org to make my petition.
He's really doing it. I thought he was messing around, but no, he's on the website.
I grew up, when we were on the field at recess, Barry, you know what I mean? We were doing Barry Sanders. So
yeah.
Anyway.
That classic pose.
Yeah. Barry, breaking ankles.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Right now, though, it is time for your topic of the day. I like this one. Didn't get a lot of comments. Apparently, a lot of people don't want to incriminate themselves on
A
this.
little bit of a thinker,
If you could make sure one crime never happens again, but in order to do this, you have to commit the crime yourself.
Yeah.
What would it be? All right.
I got a question for mine.
Okay.
You can go too slow, right? On the road? Like if you're going like 10 in a 35, you can get pulled over, right?
That's still considered
you can go too far under the speed limit, correct?
Yeah, that's hazardous driving.
Dude,
yeah,
then I am turtling everywhere until I get yanked. Pull me over.
And then no one will go below the speed limit.
Yep. Then nobody can go below the speed limit. That's got to be one of the greatest ones.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You can for sure. I've seen plenty of videos of officers pulling people over, be like, dude, you're causing more issues by going this slow. You are a hazard on the road.
This is relevant too here, real quick. All right, I get it. It's snowy out. There's like 9 feet of snow outside.
Don't
all right?
don't get me started.
Be careful. Be cautious. Yes, but you can't be too cautious.
Thank you.
Speed up. I get it. It's slippery. It's snowy, but you don't. Going 5 is causing more problems.
Thank you. You know why? Because Kiki just broke one of my few rules I have. And she commented on my driving because we were going down Nickerson, right? And the person in front of me was going obnoxiously slow. All right.
You're going too slow. You're causing
going too slow.
Somebody's going to hit me. Then I'm going to hit you.
Right. You don't need to go. Yes, exactly. Drive. You can be cautious. You absolutely should be.
Cautious.
Don't fly up to stop signs, but you don't need to go 15 when you can see the tracks. Everything's been cleared off. You can see the wet spots from the salt. Yeah. So this is what I did. I turned up Broadway instead to get past him, and I flashed my lights at him and be like, come on, buddy. He's like, what? Don't you? I'm like, no, he's causing more issues.
You are.
Yep.
You should have just pit maneuvered him.
Here we Chris, our buddy Chris Harry just impeding traffic. That's what it's called. So yes, Hunter would impede traffic.
I would impede traffic.
No one else could do it anymore. I love it. I love it. That's a good one.
Actually, I'd do it twice just to make sure.
Just to really make sure.
Yeah.
I'll spend a weekend in county. All right, I'll do it.
Speed up. Hey, and if you can't handle it, you get too nervous when you're going like 5 under, then don't drive. You shouldn't be out there.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Right.
Call in.
Right. Figure something out because you're causing
problems.
I like it. Good answer. Good way to start. Any other crimes you'd commit there, Hunter? You're a real degenerate. You
Yeah, I
probably broke a lot
don't
of
feel
laws.
like murdering anybody, unfortunately.
See, now so in this whole conversation, right? I think a lot of people, I'd murder, but then you have to murder someone.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, now you could say, well, I'll murder a bad person. Okay, I guess you could go that route, but you're
What
still
about this?
murdering someone.
What about this? So what if you say, hey, okay, hear me out. This is a weird scenario, okay? There's like a genie popped out of a lamp or something. I don't know what's going on. But if I murder this person, this bad guy over
This
here,
bad
right?
guy over
Hear
here.
me out.
Hear me out, guys.
It's never going to happen again.
Yeah.
Like, do you think like we get together as a society and be like, yeah, let's give him one pass?
We'll do one. We'll do one.
But here's another question.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird to ask. Is murder good in some aspects?
Well, we're getting down a weird rabbit hole on that one, Hunter. We're getting down a
Do
real.
some things in life have to get murdered in order for some other things to come in light? That's a bad way to think.
No, okay, but hey, I think Hitler being murdered wasn't a bad thing. I don't want to be that guy.
Some people need to.
But, it might not be the worst thing that so-and-so got, right?
It might create more problems if you think about it in that way.
Right, but
that means old boy's still hanging around.
But if you murder a murderer, then the other murderer can't murder people. That's a thinker. Think about it, right? So let's say you murder someone, a bad person. Well, if there's another bad person out there, he can't go murder.
Or hang on. Hear me out, man.
If you murder a murderer, you become the murderer. And there's still the same amount of murderers on planet Earth.
I'm lost, but hey, I think you're onto something.
Anyway. All right.
Would you do it?
Is it what? Murder someone?
If, in this scenario?
In this scenario, yeah, I think I would. If it was a
Yeah.
bad person.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to go find some sweet old lady back. You're dead. Or yeah, what if it's okay? What if it's like someone? What if it's someone like they're just on
Kick
their
her cane out
deathbed?
from underneath it or something?
What if they're on their deathbed? All right, they're on their way out anyways. You just
And
take
you
that
just gotta
pillow.
yank the cord?
You just take that pillow. I'm doing the pillow. I'm doing it. I'm gonna go.
Why?
real slow.
God, that's
I'm gonna go
morbid.
real slow. Big eyes. Right there.
Just pull the cord. It's right there. It's easy.
Yeah, I want the pillow. I want to feel the struggle. What Jesus?
Jeez,
I want to see
this
those.
guy's a
arms.
psycho.
Maybe psycho. I feel like you enjoyed that too much. I feel like that's the problem. And hey, that's the question. That's the questions we're asking here today.
Mhm.
Okay. For me, if I had to commit a crime to make sure that crime never happened again,
Mhm.
again with all the stuff, I think scam. I think I would scam someone
That's a good
because
one.
it is heartbreaking to me. You hear these stories of these old people, getting scammed or all these. I mean, we did that. What was that story like last year? We did like it was like billions of dollars got scammed.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Scamming does suck.
It
And you know
does.
what? You know what? That's a good answer. And here's why. Because it's gonna get worse. With all the AI and like the AI video. Like,
Yep.
you don't know who's who anymore. Is that person real? Is that really Steve Harvey? Is it?
Right.
So scamming is just gonna go through the roof.
Through the
That's
roof.
what we
Yep.
call it.
Yep.
It's a good one.
And I think we'll probably our generation and beyond might be better at but dude, I mean, my grandma who's 90 years old, she got scammed and she didn't fall for it, thank God. But you know what the scammer did? They called, and what they'll do is, if anybody out there, by the way, you got an elderly person or even yourself, they'll start
Unplug their
saying,
phone.
unplug their phones, right? Just just unplug their phones, get them off. But no, this is what the person did. They're like, Grandma, it's me. I need help. And they waited for her to say a name. And they're like, yeah, it's me. It's Johnny. Because like the old person will go, Johnny, is that you? Or Stacy, is that you? Yeah, it's me, Stacy. I need you to, and it sucks.
Grandma.
It sucks. Yeah. So yeah. So I would con someone, scam someone, maybe that would end.
I like that answer.
Maybe that would end that.
I like it.
Let's see. Eric said murder. Richard said murder.
We're going right to murder. How about, can I throw one out there? Stealing. Well, you just go steal something real quick.
Go
That's
steal
nice.
something and
Not having something stolen from you ever again. That's
yeah,
kind of
that'd
nice.
be nice. I've had our house broken into. And
Dude, I can't
stuff
stand
stolen.
thieves.
I hate it.
I hate
And that
thieves.
kind of goes into the scamming thing too. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're stealing.
Quit
It's
stealing.
stealing. Yeah.
Life is hard enough. All
Yeah.
right.
Yep. Yeah. So you know what? Go steal a candy bar from a gas station. No more stealing. No more stealing. Do you got to get caught though? I think you have to get caught.
Yeah.
Do the crime, serve the time. All right, that's what it is. Let's see. James said embezzlement of government funds. Therefore, no politician could ever do it again. I like that. Kind of goes into that. Yeah.
We're gonna get a little bit of honesty in politics, huh?
God, what are politicians going to do if they got to be
I know.
honest? My
They gotta
God.
be honest.
Huh.
They got to do it without funding, without the millions of dollars that push them to the top.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. What crimes, yeah, like political, like campaign fraud, all of this stuff. Let's just do all of that. We'll get some honest politicians. That's pretty much it. Again, like I said, people weren't too apt to to tell us what
It was too much of a
crimes-
thinker, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Because like obviously you could go big scale, you could go really crazy, but you got to commit the crime. Because like if you go too small, everyone's like, well, why didn't you take on murder? Or why didn't you do something like this? You know what I mean? Like what am I trying to think? Like overcharging on like medical. Like is that
I was trying to work the question around
No.
that one somehow. Yeah, you'd have to like become a pharmacist or something and do
Yeah.
something illegal,
Yeah.
or somebody who's making the medicine.
Yeah, whoever
Because
started-
that's pure robbery, guys.
What
Pure
was
robbery.
that one guy, that real rat faced looking guy who made that AIDS or that cancer medication or AIDS medication like 500% more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Andrew
Yeah.
Sharansky or anyway, but
Yeah, we can burn that guy up.
like that's got to be. But is that illegal? So that's I don't know. There's got to be something there. So anyway,
It's a good thinker, man. I like it.
that's right. Well, I'm gonna go grab a pillow and murder someone. So we'll be.
Jesus.
We're gonna be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. All right. Very good. Very good. Well, hey, thanks everybody. I hope I got to everyone. I know a lot of people are on board with the Barry Sanders thing, so I'm gonna get to that. But
There you go.
all right. Have a great day. We'll see you guys. See you guys. See you guys. Bye.
Something like that.
Need another cup of coffee.